Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Jerry Jr. Mindful Advocate. Before watching, please be sure to subscribe, like, and follow my social media. Also, I want you all to be aware of that I do have allergies, so you hear a cough. I do not have COVID or Corona or anything, but just allergies, that I have for many years, as you can see from my first video of this channel. But the whole point of this video is it's going to be called it's my story, paranoid schizophrenia. So I'm basically just going to be informing you on my story, how I believe it all started, which I know it all started. These are facts, and I have questioned my family members, and they witnessed these what I experienced too. Like from what they saw in me, like when I was having my first episode. So please bear with me, people. I truly appreciate you watching this. My goal is to raise awareness and just let people know that there are many things that can contribute to a person developing mental health issue, like such as PTSD, schizophrenia, bipolar, anxiety. But just watch this, because it takes. From my research and everything, I think it takes a lot of bravery and confidence to really speak out on stuff like this. Not to brag or nothing or boast, but because I watch other people's stories, so I figure I put myself out there and say my story. So here we go. So I'm gonna be reading from a script, because this what makes it easier on me, because that's what I do my YouTube videos. If I sound like I move like a robot or talk like a robot, because I read from a script, and it helps me, So yeah. So please subscribe. Like, it really helps. It makes me think. It helps me to know that I'm actually helping people, and it motivates me to keep posting content, because like I said, it takes a lot of confidence and bravery to do stuff like this. Just to keep it real. Ask any other advocate or person that speaks out on YouTube on this type of topic. Okay. Let's begin with my childhood, and I'll work my way up from there. As a child growing up, I had many experiences, not so good ones, and I guess decent experiences. But I always tried to give my all as a kid, in the church, family, or whatever. Some things are too tough for me to talk about and triggering, but I try my best to share what I can. I also want to say that I'm not here to complain or make up anything or revive my past. I'm here to help people feel comfortable and to help with the mental health awareness process this world needs. Just say I've been through stress and hell, a bunch of hell, when I was young and felt neglected by a specific person and treated wrongly. So that's just troubling, but it is what it is. Anyways, I'll jump toward when I first had my first episode of schizophrenia. I was with my dad and my twin sister at the time, working in the family business, and when they first noticed things wasn't all right. Hold on one second, just somebody sent a notification. Just to be real. Like I said, I'm reading from the script. I was with my dad and sister at the time when they first noticed things wasn't right. Then my dad called my mom and said, "Your son is not talking right," or something in that context or wording. One thing that hurt me is the fact that how he said to my mom, "Your son," as if he didn't want anything to do with his crazy son, who was just young and just now turning crazy. I know I was just confused. I was very confused and stressed out. And day before that, I saw a really strange movie, which I don't recall. Just a lot of stuff happened. So that was the first time schizophrenia came into my life, which I never had before the ages of 12 and 13. I know people say it's all genetics, such as scientists or whoever the heck else know about, or study this condition, which I truly appreciate, because that I personally take medication, as I said before. I know it helps people. I know people think that you shouldn't take it, but you got to take it, because it helps a lot. But I think the past trauma and life events plays a major role in contributing towards a complete diagnosis of schizophrenia. Every one trigger is different who has the condition. So my first episode was worse and a severe shock in my life. I thought I was in a TV. Don't want to talk much about it because it bothers me, but I can tell you all a little about it. How I thought I was as a TV, I thought I was like an actor or whatever. Like, not an actor, but it's just kind of weird. But like the TV was talking to me, for example. I mean, that's the one of the troubling things that I experience with these hallucinations. But you get the point. But let's jump back to my childhood. I was traumatized. Reason is because a role model, family member in my life let me down and basically, thought the answer to everything was a beatings or whatever. I forgive that person. But to solve things, that's why I say that every mental health trigger is different. So right back to the episode, I was seeing small hallucinations, but not how you all would think. My family members remember me holding the Holy Bible in my hand and turning to the book of Acts. I don't know why I turned it there, but I just turned to the book of Acts. Maybe, I don't know, knowing that I came from a very religious background, I find that strange, but that's what they witnessed right along with other things. And like I said, I've always been religious. So we were always forced to go to church a lot, right along with working at a very young age. I'm talking about 8 or younger, to be exact. Nothing is wrong with working, but if you're working at those ages, not living your childhood life, I think that really has an effect on your mental health. And I'm just keeping it real. I'm not trying to start any chaos. I'm just doing what I have to do. But you all would think that maybe we are being taught to be good people when we grow up, such as certain parents want other kids to do. Like say it's not a responsibility that we just brought into this world, but I know that we got responsibilities. But you all have you excuse me, have it wrong. You all have it wrong. We will work for as little as $3. Like we was in, I don't have anything against other countries, but like we was in a different country. Like how they make kids work at a certain, like they just, I know it's people that go to way worse issues than what I'm going through and what others is going through. But that's how what I was experiencing in the business. And I basically had our money borrowed and controlled. I can only speak for myself. I'm not trying to make this person look evil, but I'm just speaking the facts of my life and what my family members know. Everything isn't what it seems. Just remember that. All because somebody have a big smile on their face doesn't mean that everything is going happy in their life, like they're perfect. You got to understand that. You got to really think deep. You got to ask that person, how are they doing? You can't just assume things. I have regrets, but that's complex, just like everyone else in society. But I think there's a root to everything. So with all this being said, I just want to say, no matter what you're going through, it's never the end of the world for you. Even though we don't know when the heck the world's going to end. We thought the world's going to end in 2012, but it didn't. So for everyone, if you have any questions or comments, please be sure to comment below, subscribe, and I'll try my best to respond or do a video around the question. This is my story of schizophrenia. I hope you have a wonderful day. Okay.